I'd love to have sex 3 times a week. I really would. That would be great. But there are times where you've also got to listen to what the other person wants. Sometimes you just want to come. You have to be available to yourself. You got to be available to masturbate, because it could be just about, I want a really good meal, or I'm just going to make a sandwich and go to the gym. So sex is that way too.
My first orgasm probably wasn't until I masturbated at 29. It felt really good because it was, for years, I just thought something was wrong with me, and I was told something must be wrong with you. So when you have a new relationship, you kiss the neck, it feels good, you kiss, things feel good, and I just thought that was it. So when I had my first orgasm, I was shocked.
That's the exact opposite.
And then felt guilty.
That's amazing.
And then when I tried to tell my partner that I could do this, they were not, he was not cooperative at all. So that was your father.
Oh, how lovely.
It is so much better in some ways to have sex by myself. And I know myself, man, let me tell you, I know myself inside and out, and I know what I like. So when I'm with myself, I let it go. And I can get wild and crazy and scream and yell if I want to. I'm not a real screamer, but I can explode and let that experience happen. When you're with somebody, you're a little inhibited.
I never made any connection between sex and orgasms. I knew that that was the way it was supposed to be. I mean, I read, but not for me. There was no connection. It was like eating dinner and taking a bath. They were just totally separate. Maybe you could mix the two. You could lean the plate on the tub, but why would you? That's just not the way it works. This is the way it works.
When I had sex, I didn't finish till I had the orgasm. I am a Jewish, I want it all. Retail and wholesale, the whole thing. And I'll stay until I get everything done.
I'm enjoying the intensity of you just touching me, of fooling around, of me touching you, of the whole... Why do I have to have an orgasm? And the problem is when I want one, they don't do it.
Come out here on the floor. Let's rock some more, yeah.
You can talk to me a certain way, look at me a certain way, I have an orgasm. Well, maybe not that bad, but I can have an orgasm with or without penetration, yeah.
I can have an orgasm from just my breasts being stimulated.
I actually had an orgasm from a man rubbing my head.
I have this strange spot on my foot that I've been able to get an orgasm from.
I think I'm having one now just talking about it.
I knew this woman who was about 47, and she was freshly divorced, and she had never had an orgasm with her husband. And and they were married for 20-something years, and we were talking about it, and she was really coming on to me really strong, because we were at the bar, and I guess I was looking at her because she was cute, and she was looking at me, and I guess she thought that I was going to be this little young thing that if she couldn't
she could play with, right?
If she couldn't get it with her husband, then maybe this girl knows what to do. And we talked about it, and I was like, "Girl, you've never had an orgasm before. How can you?" And I said, "Nothing's wrong." She said, "No, nothing's wrong." I said, you have fingers, right? And they work. A faucet or something, right? I was throwing out all these. She was embarrassed. She was embarrassed when I was throwing out all these techniques and stuff, because I was trying to be helpful. I was like, and then you can take this,